Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Craig and Stevie here. How are you, Stephen?
Oh, marvellous.
Lovely, good. Stewart Robson's up late.
Very late.
Good, excellent.
Well, it's not that late, it's 11 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock, isn't it? Because our clock...
10? Oh, yeah.
Because our clocks went forward. It's
10
clocked
o'clock.
a bit late for Robbo, though.
Yeah, well, you know, he's...
After his American adventure. And did you get back all right, Robbo? How's the jet lag?
I got back very nicely, thank you, Dan. It was a pleasure to be with you all over in America.
Wow.
It really was an absolute pleasure. Even when you paid for the bill, half the bill, and you moaned about it, that was good as well.
So I have to pay for Ali and
That's how
Kate.
you know he was lying. You know he was lying, Stuart, wasn't it?
What
He
he's
said it was a
talking?
pleasure to be with us. Oh, you
Well,
lot.
you weren't here.
No, exactly. That's
it.
why it was a pleasure.
Maybe it was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure not to be here.
For Stevie, how angry were you when Doku kicked McAllister with a high boot right in the chest in the penalty area? No penalty was given.
At the time, I got to tell you, you know what I'm like?
I didn't get a phone call.
I've never been as calm.
Right.
And even when that decision, I was still calm. Because I was kind of flabbergasted how much they dominated the game.
Right.
And I sort of accepted it, although I wasn't happy about it. But under normal circumstances, I would have been going bananas. But the longer it goes now, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm starting to get about it.
No, so by like
But at the time,
10 o'clock tonight.
At the time, I was actually during the show, Craig was saying when he saw it the first time, he wasn't sure, and I was exactly the same. Because I thought it was Doku's shoulder that maybe went into him, so I thought, you know.
Right.
But then when you see the replay, and it's his studs in his chest, it's like, it's just. I guess it was so bad.
Maybe it's just the new
never
you.
resonated.
It's just the new you.
Yeah.
You're not going
I
to
wouldn't think so.
You know, no shouting and screaming
No, I
at
wouldn't.
TVs and
No.
screaming at managers giving out instructions in the technical area.
I
one
said,
off.
I said to him, how was your day? And he goes, you know what? I had some lovely potatoes today. You're well excited about your potatoes.
I said once and
You'd be
twice.
trying to put them out.
Well, that's what makes the world go round, isn't it? For him.
Steve-
Well, for him.
Potatoes.
I really
potatoes.
enjoyed. I had lunch and potatoes for my lunch. It was.
Here's a question
fantastic.
for you.
I really enjoyed
Here's
it.
a question for you.
Some beetroot.
All right, yeah. Have you ever?
Oh, sorry.
Have you ever? Because we know you eat a lot of mash, amongst other things.
I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
I don't. I've tried to kibosh it a
Trying to
bit.
get rid of potatoes from his
I'm not anywhere close to what I used to.
What, carbohydrates?
No, just
Here's
ties
a
in
question.
general.
Have you ever made mashed potatoes?
Yes.
Oh.
Not very often.
Right.
You've made them. So you peeled them, you boiled them, you mashed them, you buttered them.
Yes. Oh, I've got to when Ellen's not here.
She leaves. No, she cooks them for you.
Not the tatties.
Oh, he's got to do
Oh no.
You got to do the tatties.
I've got to do the
gotta
tatties.
do
Yeah,
the
the mince and the turnip and everything else is in the freezer.
All right.
Wow.
The tatties I've got to do myself.
What did you have for lunch, Robbo?
What did I have for lunch? I actually went out for lunch today,
Oh.
and we had a nice bit of roast chicken, actually.
Oh, beautiful, Robbo.
It's Mother's Day, of course, in England.
Oh, it's Mother's Day. That's true.
God, when's Mother's Day?
Why did you take her out? She's not your mum.
I'm the same.
Did you go as a family, Robbo?
We went as a family, yes. You know how it is, Dan.
well, you never said that.
One big family, everybody together.
Everyone's
nice,
happy?
quiet time. No
Nobody
kids
fell
messing
out there,
around.
no.
Nothing like that.
You picked up the bill, I assume?
Well, if you were here, I'd have
Yeah.
halved it with you. But as you weren't here, I paid it all myself.
Oh, there you are. What a man. Who's happier with the point, Robbo? Klopp or Guardiola?
On the evidence of the game and the way the game was played, I think Guardiola will be happy with the point. I think they were outplayed, as Stevie just said. Liverpool were excellent. They deserved probably to win the game. They deserved to get a penalty late on. So Pep Guardiola's got another chance, and he's got a big game against Arsenal in a couple of games' time. So it's not much of a loss for Man City. So I think he'll be the more pleased of the two.
We're not doing one of these ref watches tomorrow, are we? Clattenburg on or what?
No, what's the point? What's he going to say that's going to...
All right. Don't ever go at me. I just asked.
Well, do you want him on?
No, I don't care. Who
Why'd
comes
you
on, I
bring-
don't care.
Why'd you bring it up?
Just
Hold on a minute. Well, your opening statement meant that you cared because you were assuming we were going to bring him on. So you obviously cared.
No, I was only asking the question.
I don't know about that. wouldn't you?
Chelsea-Newcastle tomorrow, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, there'll be
You're not,
plenty to talk
you might be
about
you might be a mashed potato maker, but you're not a mind reader.
Stevie, rate the Endo signing 1 to 10.
I have to be honest, after the first couple of games, I was a little sceptical because of what I said in the show about technically and but I mean the guy in the last 4 or 5 games has just gotten better and better. So on the evidence of today, at least an 8, maybe a 9.
Yeah.
Gravenberg will be next.
Oh,
Yeah, he'll be the next.
He's another
So
one.
if he can get him to do the things I'm assuming he was supposed to do, then Klopp is a genius.
Stevie, what exactly is there about Liverpool at Anfield? Maybe the atmosphere has something, because this was metal football we just witnessed from a team.
Heavy metal.
Yes, I know, but he forgot to say the heavy.
I think last week I described it as, you know, when it gets a hold of you, it's like being on a magic carpet. But the truth is, things like that, like the atmosphere at Anfield, are impossible to figure out. It's just a phenomenon that is. And if anybody ever figures out the recipe, I'm sure everybody would try.
Record crowd, wasn't it, today? For a home match?
Yep. What, 59,000, something like that?
What's it like being on a magic carpet?
Well, you're off the ground. You're off the ground for the start.
And you're flying.
And I'm scared of heights, so mine's is not too high.
You're scared of a lot of things, Stevie.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not.
Dogs.
Dogs, water, and
Water. And
magic
He's scared of
carpets.
dogs.
Yeah,
He does. He actually, when he comes round mine, he's like a bit standoffish.
like
Bro, I don't.
Have you seen a bear yet this year?
Brody.
no. I
Saw
don't get
one in
bears
my
where I am.
neighbourhood the other day, in one of the neighbours' driveways.
Right.
Walks across the road when I was driving up.
Right.
Big old
Okay.
bruiser.
Okay. What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, he's scared of bears, isn't he?
Scared of. I see.
You know what's he got to do with anything?
What do you mean? What were we talking about? What are you scared of? And you brought up bears.
Oh, are you not scared of bears?
I don't count them. I don't live.
You know what?
I don't have them around our
Yes, you
place.
do.
No, I don't.
There's been a bear where you lived before.
I've never seen a bear where I
Yes,
live.
there's been a bear in-
What are you telling me? If there's been a bear, there's never been a bear around my house.
You live in an area. Shall we say it?
Yeah, you can say wherever you want.
I don't like talking about it.
You just brought it up.
No, I don't. No, I don't like bringing up where people live.
Okay, right. Okay.
Just in case there's somebody.
in my town,
In
there's
case there's somebody rather
don't give his
psychological problems that watch this show, and then
Don't give his address.
I'll get blamed for them finding your house, and stabbing you to death. Right.
Psychological profiler.
And if you want his address, I'll give it out at the end of the show.
But I've never had one around my house. There's been.
How do you
some
know?
in town.
How do you know?
I haven't seen it.
They might have been during the night.
A little visit. See what's
Walking
going-
around.
see what's going on. Saw Josh went the other way. Right, Robbo, what's going on? What's happening? For the boys, Arsenal sit atop the Premier League going into the international break and come back to play City on March 31st. Do they have a realistic chance of going into City and snatching 3 points?
Hold on. When's the international break? Do we know?
I think it's the weekend before, isn't it?
Okay,
What's that?
let's
Yeah,
better get back on the vacation thing on the
it's
computer
definitely-
again.
We'll be off.
Horrible.
Yeah, go on, Rob.
Horrible.
Okay, after this weekend. So this weekend and then next weekend's internationals. So FA Cup this
No, it's
weekend.
not. Oh, yeah, this weekend coming.
Yeah, FA Cup this weekend.
So
and
2
then-
weeks.
Yes.
13 days.
Yeah, there we go. Robbo, how are you? Did you get the question?
I'm very good, yes. And you were asking me about Arsenal, were you? Have they got a chance against
Yes.
Man City? Well, they beat them in the Community Shield, albeit a pre-season friendly to a certain degree. They won that on penalties. And they played very well against Man City at home and won that game as well. So the way they're playing at the moment, the speed of their counter-attacking, the way they press the ball, as Liverpool did against Man City today, there's every chance that Arsenal could put in a really good performance against Man City and cause them lots of problems. I would still say Man City are the favourites for the game, but it's a massive game for both teams. The team that loses that, I don't think will win the league. The team that wins it has got every opportunity. So it's a big game, and I think Arsenal will cause Man City problems, particularly on the counter-attack.
Stevie, we've often seen the Bernabeu boo and whistle their own team when they're playing poorly. Have you ever experienced something similar at Anfield, or are their standards just not the same?
No, I've never experienced that.
No.
No. Nope.
Just going to keep looking at you.
I'm just gonna keep-
saying no. With the Oscars tonight, only feels right. We watch the Oscars?
No.
No. No. Robbo, will you stay up and watch it?
No.
No.
Oh, couldn't give a stuff.
Oppenheimer's going to win.
I've no idea what that is.
It's a movie.
Well done.
There you go. About the H-bomb and about the war and everything that happened.
Is it a good movie?
It's a long movie. It's 3 hours.
Bit like the Irish.
Could have trimmed it down to 90 minutes easily.
No, I won't be watching that.
Yeah.
Certainly sent me to sleep on the plane going
Oh,
back.
did you watch it on the plane, did you, Robbo?
I did, yes.
It's long.
He acted it very well. Cillian Murphy, the Irishman.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, he's going to win best.
It was a
best
long
actor, isn't
film.
he? Yeah.
Who wants to watch that though? Is a bunch of actors and actresses just going along to pontificate?
I believe it's on ABC, Craig.
Oh, we're watching tonight. I'll be honest. I say,
What time?
oh, I do say.
I don't want to
Watch
miss
the
it.
Oscars. Watch that bloody thing, honestly.
Hey, why don't you get Cheryl and Heidi and come round to my house and watch it?
Oh yeah.
Aye.
He'll cook you some potatoes.
I've got some left over.
I'll come in the magic.
Right, what are we doing? Right, with the Oscars tonight, only feels fair to say, who are the best on-pitch actors you've ever played with or against?
Or Ronnie Rosenthal.
Oh, really?
Ah, we signed Ronnie Rosenthal
Yes.
in 1990. Yeah, 1990. And the first game at Anfield, he went for the ball, knocked it past somebody, and they gave him one of them. They went like that, with a little flick on his shoulder, right?
Okay.
And he hit the deck like a 2-ton truck had hit him. And not only did we, the players, go like that, what are you doing? The crowd was going, what's he doing?
Oh, I see.
The whole place was like, what? What is that? And obviously that was, of course, before it became commonplace.
Yes.
Everybody started diving all over the shop and referees gave him, aye. And Ronnie Moran gave him one of them when we came off at half time. And he went, we don't do that here, son.
Oh.
And Ronnie's like, what? He couldn't understand what the problem was. Honestly, it was mental. What are you doing?
What about you? No? Robbo, anyone spring to mind?
I remember.
The one that Stevie would have played with, Charlie Nicholas, when he came to Arsenal, he went down rather easily and threw himself to the ground and won a couple of penalties for us early on in his Arsenal career. So yeah, he was a good actor on the pitch.
For Stevie and Craig, today is National Bagpipes Day.
Is it?
Yeah. As Scotsmen, do you guys play that instrument? Are
No.
you fans of the bagpipes?
Oh, God, aye.
You're a fan of the bagpipes?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what would you put on like on the way home tonight? Best of.
No. No, whenever they come on, it's just give you a feeling.
What sort of
I don't go home and put a record on or
Why not?
I'd
If you
stick
love
a
them
tape
so-
on or
Starts
go on
doing- you know, like he
YouTube.
starts doing
or-
that Scottish dancing about his house.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You know, at Hampden, before you, I presume they still do it, before you play in an international match, particularly the big one there, I don't know how many would be in those bands.
100.
50, 100.
Well, so the whole lot.
Marching
so you
up
got,
and down.
So you got your pipers and your drummers.
Okay.
100 of them playing bagpipes.
Must be
And the drums going.
Before the
Oh,
start of the game, get everyone going.
it's fantastic.
There you are. Did you have bagpipes at your golf holiday?
Well, I don't know, bagpipe. They have that particular hotel, the guy plays the bagpipes every night
Wow.
at a certain time. Which is quite common at some hotels, you know.
Is it
I don't
really?
know why.
Oh.
Do it in Scottsdale at one of them as well. One night I was playing, we were playing a little bit later and I heard them play.
Yes.
It's tickled the boys.
It's red, like most, not all, most Scottish weddings will have a piper
No, I
who
understand.
pipe
I
people in
understand,
after.
Scott, yes, but going to a random golf holiday in Alabama and someone's playing the bagpipes outside, that seems quite random.
Maybe there was a
no,
big
they do
Scottish
that.
fraternity.
They do that.
They do that a lot, aye.
Yeah,
A lot
where?
of places.
A lot of hotels.
Different golf clubs.
Really?
Aye.
Wow. I've never heard of that phenomenon.
What you need to understand as well is, I've never tried, well, I think I might have tried once. They are supremely difficult to play.
Right.
I mean, like,
Your lungs, jeez.
off the charts.
Robbo, I imagine your opinion on bagpipes may differ.
Yeah, absolutely. As an Englishman, that's the one sound you don't really like, particularly when England are playing Scotland in either rugby or football. And Craig said, I did know someone that could play the bagpipes. It was very, very difficult, and he had to have very big lungs and strong lungs to play it.
Ooh.
So yeah, not easy.
There we are.
Long lungs? Oh, yeah.
Strong lungs. Oh, yeah, that's it. Lovely, thank you very much. Enjoy the Oscars tonight, everybody.
Where are they?
We'll be
ABC?
Back, we'll be back tomorrow. It is Chelsea against Newcastle, which I imagine will dominate our conversation.